job growth rate was just over 3% in the middle of 2016. And that means we have the sixth fastest growing private sector in the entire country. Now, experts say that news is significant considering we had the lowest growth rate back in 2009 when it was negative 10%. Well, the Grand Canyon is welcoming more visitors than ever before. The national park announced it received its 6 millionth visitor of the year, breaking its previous record by nearly 500,000 visitors. The park believes its traffic is up this year because the National Park Service is celebrating its centennial and its increased marketing for the event. And get this, the 6 millionth visitor was a family from right here in Las Vegas who was visiting the Grand Canyon for the first time.
Longtime Las Vegas entertainer Siegfried and Roy were at their namesake park today to unveil a brand new sculpture. Check it out, pretty impressive. Local artist Wayne Littlejohn is behind the 26-foot tall spiraling sculpture called Dream Machine. Siegfried himself spoke about the local significance of artwork.
We have our own culture. Las Vegas, we have our own culture, and you see it on the Strip. You see the talent all over the place, and the talent here.
Siegfried and Roy Park is located right by the airport near Russell Road and Maryland Parkway. We're told about 30,000 people pass by the park every day, and the tall sculpture will be easy to see from the road.
Well, honoring those who serve our nation.
What sparked a tradition that's now lasted a quarter of a century to make sure no fallen soldier is forgotten.
Topgolf, the evolution of play. Open daily at 9 a.m. behind MGM Grand on Koval Lane.
8 on your side's Michelle Mortensen, standing up for you.
I know that I can turn to you.
Putting your money back where it belongs.
Thank you so much.
$1 million and counting.
Thank God I called you.
8 News Now, the Valley's news leader.
In as little as 2 days, Rebath will convert your bathroom from ugly to beautiful.
We left the house in perfect shape.
And the price was exactly what they quoted.
To schedule a free in-home estimate, call Rebath 740-BATH.
Geico Motorcycle. Great rates for great rides.
Lake Mead is full of life, an endless aquatic parade, sustaining one of the most diverse ecosystems on Earth. But every time soap suds run down your driveway or trash gets swept in our storm sewers, their homes get a little uglier. If we don't take steps to change our ways, soon you'll wonder where all our friends have gone. Get your home or business lake-friendly certified at belakefriendly.com.
Skechers, America's most comfortable footwear, is also Las Vegas's favorite brand, with 14 locations throughout the valley. Daily specials for the entire family. Thousands of styles to choose from. Slip your feet into Skechers, America's most comfortable footwear.
How would you like to drive a brand new Honda for 90 days, payment free? Right now, during the Happy Honda Days clearance event, purchase any new Honda and make no payments for 90 days. Like new Accords and CR-Vs. Save thousands with low 0.9% financing. Plus, no payments for 90 days. So you can hold on to your money just when you need it most. But you'd better hurry. No payments for 90 days ends January 3rd. So get to Findlay Honda, AutoNation Honda, Honda West, or Findlay Honda Henderson today.
Why settle for just covering up your old bathtub when Rebath can replace it with a beautiful new shower or bathtub that'll last a lifetime?
To get half off labor on a complete tub or shower remodel, call Rebath at 740-BATH.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Richard Harris Law Firm. Now, live, this is 8 News Now at 4.
Well, it's a story we've been following all day long. A domestic disturbance turns into an officer-involved shooting.
And then that turned into a barricade that went on for more than 5 hours. Within the past hour and a half, that suspect was taken into custody. 8 News Now reporter Patrick Walker is there live near Decatur and Robindale. Patrick?
Yeah, that's right, David Christian. We got the all clear for police around 3:15 this afternoon, and now this investigation has turned into a use of force query by police as they look into what led up to the suspect shooting at officers and then they in turn firing back. Police initially arrived out here to this neighborhood just after 10 o'clock this morning. That's when they found the suspect with the gun. We've since learned that he did have a hostage, although we don't have any further details on who that person is. Crisis negotiators spoke with the man for several hours, and officers were then able to arrest him without incident, and we're told in all of this, the good news, nobody was hurt. School police were brought in to help coordinate where buses should drop off children after school while all of this is happening. And as we mentioned, this is now in the investigation phase. You're seeing now cars moving behind me as they've opened up Decatur from Warm Springs, but Decatur and Robindale in that area, that's going to be closed for the next several hours as police continue to investigate. The force investigation team is out here. We're expecting a briefing on that part of the investigation coming up in the next hour or hour and a half. And of course, we'll have more details coming up tonight on 8 News Now at 5. For now, reporting live, I'm Patrick Walker, 8 News Now.
Thank you, Patrick. Well, those types of situations are always some of the scariest moments officers will face while on the job. Just last year, there were more than 51,000 assaults against police officers across the country. And this year alone, we've seen 64 officers shot and killed in the line of duty. As 8 News Now reporter Brittany Edney reports, despite the dangers of the job, plenty of locals are still signing up to join Valley Police Departments.
The first main question I asked one of the officers was, would they take a bullet for your own partner?
22-year-old Emmanuel Torres says he came to the recruitment event to get one-on-one time with officers who'd be able to answer some of his tough questions. Scenarios he says he already knows how he'd be willing to respond.
As soon as you walk in, you are in the academy, you put on that uniform, you're ready and prepared to actually protect the community out there. So my answer to that question is yes, absolutely.
But the dangers of wearing the badge are a reality, something not only potential officers have to be willing to take on, but their families as well.
They say, why are you even doing this? Why do you want to pursue such a dangerous career? And this is my answer to them. The day of tomorrow, it could be you, Mom, it could be you, Father, that needs help.
The desire to serve also outweighs the risk for Cherish Bobian.
My husband was like, no, I don't know, it's kind of dangerous. But then I got to the point where, yeah, but why do I, there's something that I still want to do it. I still want to do it.
And with more than a quarter of a century worth of policing experience, Henderson Police Chief Patrick Mowers says while hundreds may be interested in joining, that doesn't mean getting selected is easy, adding that the occupation constantly evolves and community outreach has become vital to the industry.
The majority of us got into this profession for service of our community, of the citizens, to make a difference each and every day in somebody's life. And that continues today. And what I really find I'm very proud of the fact is that I have the ability now to hire those folks.
For Torres, it's more than a job, it's a calling.
It's something that I am putting my whole life into, that I would do anything for,
Brittany Edney, 8 News Now.
Well, the city of Henderson says the police department will be hosting another recruitment night for those interested in becoming a police or corrections officer. That's coming up on January 24th. It'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Henderson Convention Center.
Keely Breland in for Ted. They see Ted knows when to pick his days off, when it's really nice weather, 60s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And poor Keely's in here filling in. You got everything in this forecast.
Right,
Keely.
I do. I have a little bit of everything. We have the nice weather. We've been enjoying these warmer temperatures, but that's all about to change. Are you ready for it? A look outside right now from Boulder Station. We've had mostly sunny skies today, some high clouds across the valley, but that will be changing. In fact, staying with high clouds and mild for tomorrow. Temperatures still above normal for the next several days. Wind and rain will be on the way, and chilly weekend weather. So yeah, we're going to see some of those overnight lows drop into the 30s. So it's about time to bundle up. Welcome in December, right? Okay, your satellite radar, you can see this storm system moving through northern California and northern Nevada. That is causing some havoc up north as far as some flooding goes. But that is going to shift, and we are going to see that in the next couple of days. That's going to bring in some gusty conditions. Speaking of those gusty conditions, right here from the National Weather Service, you can see the areas of wind when it picks up on Thursday. It'll be just on the eastern slopes of the Sierra Nevada. And then by Friday, we're going to see those gusty conditions move all across the Vegas Valley and surrounding areas. Gusts are going to be about 40 miles per hour throughout the area. For tonight, though, this evening, 7 p.m., you're looking at about 57 degrees, and later on tonight, 52 degrees and a little bit chilly. Dave?
Thanks, Keely. The third Saturday in December is Wreaths Across America Day, a day where volunteers lay wreaths in honor of the men and women who served our country. As Craig Boswell explains, it all started with a challenge to raise enough money to mark all the graves at Arlington National Cemetery.
Janice Chance visits Arlington National Cemetery several times a year, carrying a picture of Marine Corps Captain Jesse Melton III, her son.
I want them to remember that Jesse was a man that loved God, his family, and his country. He was willing to sacrifice.
Melton was killed 8 years ago while serving in Afghanistan.
We have many more moms who will be participating.
Chance will return to the cemetery this Saturday when wreaths are placed on every grave. Thousands of volunteers placed more than 240,000 wreaths at Arlington last year. 18-wheelers filled with wreaths from the Worcester Wreath Company in Maine are heading to the cemetery now. The company has been supplying wreaths for 25 years now, but this year it was a struggle to raise enough money to cover all the markers.
It brings tears to my eyes. We made a pledge to myself then that we want to make sure we cover all of Arlington, and I'm happy to say that it looks like we've done it this year again.
Kelsey Laster has been helping to lay wreaths at Arlington since 2012.
I enjoy doing it. It's a humbling experience and able to help, the community at large.
Chance says the program sends a valuable message.
I think that it's important that we teach our children who are growing up that freedom is not free. There is a cost to freedom.
When the volunteers fan out this Saturday, this Gold Star mom will honor one of the soldiers buried here.
But I go and I lay that wreath, and I said, job well done.
Craig Boswell, CBS News, Arlington, Virginia.
Wreaths Across America estimates it'll place more than 1 million wreaths this year. If you want to volunteer or donate a wreath, we put a link on LasVegasNow.com.
Well, sprucing up your resume could land you the job you're looking for.
Up next on the Valley's News Leader, the tips and tricks you can use to make sure your resume stands out from the crowd of applicants.
When your holidays have a Hemi engine, there's no faster way to trim a tree. Great deals all month long at the Dodge Big Finish event. Now get 20% off MSRP cash allowance on select 2016 Dodge Charger models in dealer stock.
All the flavor, half the price at SLS Las Vegas. December 1st through 23rd, local code members enjoy 50% off at our acclaimed restaurants. Don't miss this delicious offer, only at SLS Las Vegas.
Help relieve the pressure of the holiday season with a gift from Massage Envy. This holiday, get a free $25 promo card when you buy $100 in gift cards, or a free $50 promo card when you buy $150 in gift cards. Holiday pressure relieved at Massage Envy.
Nevada Health Link's health insurance enrollment event is Thursday, December 15th, noon to 7 p.m. at Cashman Center. Visit NevadaHealthLink.com for details.
There's a company focused on renewable energy for Nevada. A company utilizing over 40 solar, wind, geothermal, and other projects across the state, providing enough clean energy to serve 750,000 Nevada homes at one time, adding jobs, and giving out nearly $24 million in incentives in the last year and a half. So which renewable energy company is doing all this for Nevada? Well, you might be surprised.
Belong to the best. Only $5 to start.
The latest local news from 8 News Now is always at your fingertips with the News.Vegas app. Download it for free from the App Store today. News.Vegas is sponsored by your Southern Nevada Toyota dealers. See where Toyota takes you. Toyota, let's go places.
The
The Cirque Musica Holiday Spectacular is coming to your city. A fun-filled family holiday event featuring the cast of Cirque Musica, together with all-time favorite holiday songs performed by a live orchestra. Journey into a world of high-flying adventure with amazing aerialists, acrobats, hilarious hijinks, and holiday cheer too. Together with your favorite holiday hits performed live by the Las Vegas Philharmonic. Don't miss this unforgettable Cirque experience for the holidays. December 14th, 7:30 p.m. Orleans Arena. Tickets are on sale now.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with Paul Johnsich, Christiane Klein, and Ted Florendo. This is 8 News Now at 4.
Well, you may not know it, but during the holidays, Americans generate about 25% more waste than normal. About 1,000 pounds of waste per household, and amazingly, about 80% of that could be recycled. Here to talk about what we can do here in Nevada is Tracy Scannendor with Republic Services. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm getting a little bit of deja vu because this looks a lot like my kitchen counter right now. And this all represents everything that can be recycled, reused, repurposed.
Yes, absolutely. So everything you see here can be recycled, or we always encourage repurposing when possible. So let's start with your basic gift wrap stuff that we all have in the household. Your wrapping paper, the paper kind of based wrapping paper that you can kind of tear and it feels like natural paper. This can all be recycled, including the tube. This is good cardboard, so definitely recycle all of that. Now, more like the Mylar, wrapping paper.
The really shiny
The really shiny, kind of glossy wrapping paper, that unfortunately cannot. But repurpose it. There are ways you can cut it up in tiny pieces, make confetti that you use for the New Year's, make it as a decoration on your table. It's a great way to repurpose.
And you mentioned too that just because it's shiny doesn't necessarily mean that you can't recycle it, because as long as it has the paper backing.
Right, and gift bags are a great example of that. So you've got your gift bags here, and they kind of look shiny a little bit, but it's paper. I hate to tear this, but you can tell it's kind of feels like paper. Now the other gift bags that feel almost like plastic and have a lot of the glittery stuff, these we want you to repurpose. But the paper gift bags can be recycled. But if they're in good condition, repurpose those. Save them for next year or the next gift you're going to give away for a holiday.
And I love this too, because folks at home might not be able to tell, but this looks like it's the recyclable bags.
Yeah, this is a canvas bag. So my favorite thing is I love to give gifts. All my friends know I give gifts in canvas repurposed bags because I'm always trying to, reinforce, repurpose when you can and reduce, your waste.
Absolutely.
Tissue paper is also recyclable. So feel free to recycle that, or again, fold it, smooth it out, put it in your drawer for next year, and it's a great way to repurpose that as well.
Okay, and these ones, my mom always would save the ribbon and all of the bows.
Yes, just
year
like my grandma always said, save your bows. So yeah, bows unfortunately are not recyclable. It kind of goes back to that Mylar concept. But repurpose those or cut them up, make confetti like we said before. It's a great way to repurpose that. But unfortunately, those cannot be recycled.
A lot of times we'll see all the toys and the toy wrapping go in the trash. You can recycle this.
You can recycle them. The only tip we like to share with our customers and residents, separate the plastic from the cardboard. Then put both in your recycling bin. Both are plastic and cardboard, perfectly acceptable to recycle. We just ask that they're separated out. So save all your kids' toys boxes and recycle those.
Just rip it up.
Just tear the plastic away from the cardboard.
Okay, and this, I think most people know this is recyclable.
Absolutely. So we all order stuff online, right? This is the day of digital age. We're all ordering gifts online, and myself included. Recycle the box, obviously, and the packaging that comes in it. If it's like a paper product like this, absolutely recycle it. The only thing that we can't recycle are those peanuts, the packaging peanuts. So if you're shipping gifts of, anywhere to your family or friends, use newspaper in place of the packaging peanuts. We want to try and stay away from that styrofoam.
Okay, and just really quick, because we're running out of time.
So food, just the tip with food waste during the holidays, remember empty, clean, dry, empty the remaining food, and then you can put it in the recycle bin.
Thank you so much for all your tips and talking trash with us today,
Yeah,
Tracy.
love talking trash.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Today on 8 News Now at 5, Oakland's big move to block the Raiders' move. But what are local fans doing to turn Vegas into Raider country? Plus, changes for a local charter school not sitting well for parents. How some are fighting back before tonight's vote on 8 News Now at 5.
Wheel of Fortune is good for the whole family.
My 3-year-old daughter Olivia can only spell her name so far. So every night when we watch, she likes to call out the letters in her name.
So gather your family and watch Wheel of Fortune.
Tonight at 7:30, only on 8 News Now.
A car wreck can leave your life spinning out of control. You need to get your car fixed and pay medical bills. I'm attorney Glenn Lerner. Call us the moment you've been injured. Let us turn your wreck into a check.
877-1500.
Also handling Xarelto and Pradaxa blood thinner claims.
Okay, so this gal comes in, she's in tears when she walked in the door. She tells me, I've got a trip coming up. I'm going to Turkey. I'm gonna be walking and walking and walking, and I can't walk, and I don't know what to do, so help me. And I helped her. She called me a couple of weeks ago. She had the time of her life, virtually pain-free, and I had saved her life in her mind.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Want a more accurate mammogram? Only Genius 3D mammography exams are clinically proven to detect 41% more invasive breast cancers than a traditional 2D mammogram. If you're a woman over 40, getting a mammogram is smart. Choosing one that may be more accurate than your current screening? That's genius. Get a Genius 3D mammography exam at West Valley Imaging. 2 locations to serve you: Rainbow, north of Desert Inn, or in Henderson on Horizon and Eastern.
Having a baby takes a lot of preparation.
And since we have movie nights whenever he falls asleep, we decided to switch to Cox and get Contour TV. We also got high-speed internet, so our families can see the baby anytime. Say hi.
Cox gave us all this without a contract, just in case we need to plan for more.
Already?
Get the new Contour with 50 megabits per second internet and phone with free unlimited international calling to Mexico and more. No contract for just $89.99 a month with free pro install. Switch today.
Some guy messing with his GPS swerved into my lane and hit me. I call Bernstein and Poisson first.
If you've been hurt by a careless driver, you deserve to be paid for what you've been through. Call us right now.
Bernstein and Poisson settled my case for $353,000.
We are Bernstein and Poisson, protecting your rights.
Car accidents, workers' comp, nursing homes, slip and fall. We handle it all. Call 633-3333.
This is a tire display, a towering tribute to the way Big O Tires does business. A straightforward stack of high-grade rubber and industry-leading trust. Tires by Michelin and BF Goodrich, built with top-notch science and safety in mind, and professionally installed by the team at Big O. So stop in now and get up to $70 off 4 installed select Michelin or BF Goodrich tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
You're watching 8 News Now at 4.
Have you dusted off your resume recently? If not, you might be behind the times.
Julie Watts looks at some of the new ways people are making their resumes more creative and more colorful.
Loy Almiron is looking for a job in journalism and wants her resume to stand out.
You're instantly sending this message that, hey, I'm also creative, you're creative, maybe you should hire me.
So she streamlined her CV and made it pop, adding color, infographics, and logos.
I'm trying to present my resume the way I would understand it myself.
The budding video producer is among a new generation of job seekers, giving the old resume a new twist. From video cover letters to timelines that tell your life story to what amount to works of art, job seekers, especially in creative fields, are showing their skills as well as listing them.
People are trying different things to say, hey, look at me, I'm interesting.
But career coach Susan Critton warns it's important to tailor your message to the potential employer you're targeting.
You have to speak to the people you hope to hear you, and you have to say it in a way that they want to listen to.
The author of Personal Branding for Dummies says it also helps to brand yourself with a headline or statement that captures who you are and what you can do. But experts warn once you get their attention, the words on the page do matter.
The words should always be accurate.
A lesson Loy is mastering, and one she hopes will help her land the job of her dreams. Julie Watts for CBS News, San Francisco.
Hey, we're having a gorgeous day today, like yesterday, like tomorrow.
I know, and look over your shoulder.
Isn't that pretty?
Such a beautiful
Yeah, we had a plane
sunset.
landing or taking off just a minute ago there. It was really picturesque. Keely, what's up?
It's an absolutely gorgeous shot from Sunset Station. And yeah, we're going to see similar conditions for tomorrow. Some more high clouds, though, for tomorrow. And then it'll clear up just a bit for the evening, just like today. And then we have more crazy weather on the way. Or I guess we're welcoming in the crazy weather. So your current temperatures, though, across the valley, Centennial Hills at 56. We have North Las Vegas 61, the Strip at 59, 61 in Green Valley, and we have the Strip at 59. 49. So we are seeing these temperatures stay above normal for this time of the year. Yeah, across the region, Prump at 61, Red Rock 51, Kingman sitting at 60. That almanac for today, we did reach 62 degrees, so staying above normal. Similar conditions for tomorrow. We're actually going to stay in the 60s through Friday, even though we have the wind and the rain moving in as well. Nationally, that Arctic air mass pushing into the plain states and moving further to the east, causing those temperatures to drop between like 10 and 30 degrees. So things are really cooling down. And then we are seeing the northwest begin to dry out just a bit. They have another storm on the way. And the west coast, northern California and northern Nevada, going to see a series of storms move in. Tonight, most of it moving through the Sierra Nevadas and staying in northern Nevada. Then we're going to see a shift in this trough, and that is going to bring in the winds and the rain for our Thursday and Friday. Friday being the gustiest day, with winds kicking up about 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be gusty around the valley and throughout the area. Just keep that in mind if you are traveling. For tomorrow, though, it's going to be mild, much like today. Again, high clouds. So your recreational forecast, if you're heading to Mount Charleston for tomorrow, 55 degrees, mostly sunny. It's going to be a little breezy on the mountain, though. West winds, west-southwest, 10 to 16 miles per hour, gusting at 23. Just be aware of that if you're heading up to the hills. 49, your overnight low, partly cloudy skies. For tomorrow, though, we're going to see, again, much like today, those highs, 66 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny skies. Here's that 7-day forecast. You can see staying in the upper 60s. Then we'll drop down just a bit. Rain showers, though, expected. A 40% chance of showers for Friday. Thursday night, actually, most likely is when we are going to see the most rain. And you can see, then we see that drop in temperatures and those sunny skies. And we are going to have that drop in temperatures as that inversion sets up over us in a ridge of high pressure. And we don't have the clouds anymore to keep us warm. So we have cold front moving through, the winds. Welcome, almost winter time. Welcome December.
Yes. December, we get winter.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Keely. Today, a Chicago culinary tradition opened up right on the Las Vegas Strip. Check out this tweet from Giordano's Pizza. It says, "Your wait is over, Vegas. Our doors are open today. Can't wait to meet you." And that includes a picture of the restaurant. You can see front and center there's an outdoor eating area with a bar. The actual restaurant is upstairs, and to the left on the second floor, the Grand Bazaar shops. That's right above the Starbucks restaurant. Giordano's is obviously known for their deep dish pizzas with multiple locations not only in Chicago but all across the country.
Well, welcome to them as well. A tradition that captures the spirit of Christmas for thousands of young children.
Coming up on the Valley's News Leader, why so many people write letters to one small town in Missouri this time of year.
The 7-day forecast on 8 News Now is sponsored by Richard Harris Law Firm.
First simmer, then shred, and then devour. Introducing Beef Barbacoa at El Pollo Loco. Deliciously crafted and served all your favorite ways. Only at El Pollo Loco, fresh from the grill.
My hero, zero. Such a funny little hero, but till you came along, we counted on our fingers and toes. Now you're here to stay, and nobody really knows.
Zero really can be a hero. Get 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month's payment on select Volkswagen models. Right now at the Volkswagen Sign and Drive event.
How wonderful you are.
Create your own TV package with the new Flex Pack from Dish. Start with 50 popular channels, then add the channel packs you want. Get the Flex Pack for $39.99 a month, guaranteed for 2 years. Call 1-800-CALL-DISH. Visit dish.com.
A high-speed crash. Lost control of his car. Sends the team on a dangerous chase. Outrageous! A new NCIS New Orleans tonight. Survivor Wednesday is the final battle.
I've never been more focused.
In the culture war clash. Fight and see who comes out on top. Which generation will win?
I set my mind to winning this game.
And become the sole survivor.
Time to fight to the death, baby.
The Survivor season finale, followed by the live reunion show, CBS Wednesday.
World War III never happened because folks working in uranium mines and nuclear weapons plants kept the Cold War cold. Cold War Patriots is a community resource organization dedicated to honoring nuclear and uranium workers, and membership is free. Join today and have your voice heard in Washington, D.C. Gain access to the financial and medical benefits you've earned. Call 855-2-COLD-WAR for your free membership or visit coldwarpatriots.org.
Now at El Pollo Loco, order any family meal and get chips and guac for just $3 more. Or an entree salad for just $3 more. Or even 2 more large sides for just $3 more. The new $3 family meal add-on menu at El Pollo Loco.
Watching 8 News Now at 4.
The popular company Cuisinart is recalling 8 million of its food processors. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says 30 people have cut their mouths or broken teeth on blades that broke off in their food. This is a major recall involving 22 food processor models. Conair, which owns Cuisinart, says the blade can crack over time. You can tell if you have a recalled model by looking at the blade, which has 4 rivets. We also have more information on that recall on LasVegasNow.com. From the West Coast to the East Coast, even Puerto Rico, letters are pouring into a post office in one small Missouri town, all for Santa Claus. Brad Douglas traveled to Noel to check out the tradition.
Today we are getting together and answering letters, helping Santa Claus. We're responding to a lot of letters from the Des Moines area. However, we have gotten letters from all over the country.
It came from Isabella, Puerto Rico.
I think the program here has been going on quite a while, 18 years.
Dear Santa, I know that you are always busy.
Don't have a name on this one, however, they sent a key because they didn't think Santa could get down the fireplace. Therefore, there's a key to their house so that they can get in.
You bring toys to each good child in the world. That is so generous of you.
Dear Santa, Christmas time is here. I think I've been a good boy.
I hope you keep being the best Santa in the world.
And then there was another one, I think it was today, they were asking Santa Claus to give their dad a job. And wouldn't that be nice?
Well, the Atlanta Zoo's 2 newborn panda cubs were finally given their names, Yalun and Shilun. Chinese tradition says panda cubs should be named after 100 days to ensure a successful future. Those names were chosen by the public from 7 pairs of names provided by the zoo's panda conservation partners in China. The cubs are expected to make their public zoo debut next month. And this 72-year-old Canadian grandmother, she's got you beat. This is Hannah Frazier. She's been practicing Taekwondo for the last 4 years. She officially earned her black belt. Frazier is the latest in her family to be honored. Her daughter, son, and her 2 grandkids are all also black belts. Look at her go. Well, she started Taekwondo after she had a heart attack, and she's been beating the odds ever since. Good for her. Back here in the Valley, 2 Las Vegas headliners are taking their show on the road together for the first time. Mariah Carey and Lionel Richie announced their All the Hits tour. It kicks off in Baltimore March 15th. It's going to run through the end of May. Tickets go on sale this Saturday, but unfortunately, they're not playing any gigs here in Las Vegas. You can see them, of course, separately. Mariah Carey's ending her residency at Caesars in May, and Lionel Richie's residency is at Planet Hollywood. And that's all for us at 4. 8 News Now at 5 starts right after this. And don't forget, you can always catch us on LasVegasNow.com.
Take the hassle out of your shopping and wrap up your holidays with RC Willey. This week, get this deluxe play kitchen for just $39 with purchase. RC Willey.
Belong to the best. Only $5 to start.
With our $3.50 sub of the day, there's never been a better time to try something deliciously different. Every day of the week, get a featured 6-inch Subway sub for just $3.50, all with no artificial flavors. The $3.50 sub of the day. We took an already great lineup and made it better.
Pete Finley founded Finley Automotive in 1961 when he opened Finley Oldsmobile in Las Vegas. Pete believed it was important to be involved in the community and to support local organizations. Today, Finley Automotive has grown to 28 dealerships spread over 5 western states. But we still follow Pete's philosophy by being active supporters of local events and local charities. Come see us at Finley Automotive. We're your hometown car dealers.
Sponsored by our community pride partner, Finley Automotive Group.
The sheriff takes your questions during Morning Cup of Joe.
We'll have that tomorrow.